Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Nick here, and today we're going to be talking about XRP. Pretty much some exciting news came out recently regarding the lawsuit and the SEC case. But first off, I just want to apologize if I do sound a little bit stuffy. I am kind of getting sick, or so I do believe so, because I do have like a sore throat thing going on. So I do apologize if I do sound a little bit, weird or anything like that. But nonetheless, let's jump into the XRP information. So, basically, we got a quote from Jeremy Hogan, who is a lawyer. I don't know if you guys follow him, but if you do, invest in XRP, or if you are invested in XRP, you should definitely be following Jeremy Hogan. Not only following him on Twitter, but also subscribe to him on YouTube. He puts out really incredible content, especially regarding like these cases. He pretty much dials in and breaks it down for us on, sort of English terms because, there's a lot of legal terms that we don't really know. Me personally, I'm not really into law, so even some of the stuff that he mentions and stuff I'm kind of confused about as well. But for the most part, his videos are incredible and his information is, pretty much top priority, especially if you are in XRP. So, nonetheless, we got a quote from his video that X_Anderson tweeted out saying, "The SEC said that only Ripple and employees of Ripple can illegally sell XRP. Now, why is that super important? That means that the exchanges that delisted XRP 2 months ago were not and would not be violating security laws if they relisted XRP for sale." Now, this is, in my opinion, very important just for, not only XRP, but also these exchanges because, as an exchange, you definitely want to make as much money as you possibly can, especially during a bull run. So I really see a lot of these exchanges kind of, running to the rescue to pretty much relist XRP. Now, of course, this is incredible for, those who are already holding XRP. I think at some point in time, once this case is kind of gone, $1 plus for XRP is going to be achieved very quickly, in my opinion. But not only that, Coinbase itself, if you guys, if that's like your priority, exchange to use, I believe that they're going to be like probably the last to do this. They usually move slow with things like this, but for the most part, that is a key exchange in the US. That's pretty much where a lot of the people that I talk to are invested in crypto. But nonetheless, key exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and stuff, I see those, exchanges kind of listing them last just to get the real, seal of approval from their lawyers and their legal team. But I think once that happens, we're going to see, very high price influx. And I think we could see it happening very soon. And I think when that really happens is, I think we'll already be a little bit pumped by then. I think that will probably be around, 60, 70 cents. Just because, we are very close to it. We're getting really close to the point where like alt season's really here. We see coins that are already up like over 1,000%, and I think this is only the beginning. I don't think that we, I see a lot of people saying like alt season's already over and stuff. Don't really listen to those people just because it wouldn't really make sense because we don't really have a local top for Bitcoin yet. I believe that the local top for Bitcoin is around $70,000 to $84,000 or somewhere around that number. But on top of that, once we clear 55 cents for XRP, I think that is really the key resistance level. I think once we clear it and find support at 55 cents, I think that we pretty much just go from there. But nonetheless, a little bit of just a rambling there about, hey, where I see it going with price in, the coming weeks. And so I do want to talk a little bit about what also came out, which is the U.S. court allows Ripple's co-founders to file a motion to dismiss the case. So this is actually pretty incredible. Now, again, this is going to happen here in a few weeks. This is for April 12th, and then we also have May 14th and June 4th, which these are kind of just key dates to what is kind of just, there on the screen, if you guys could read it. But nonetheless, let's kind of deep dive into this and read it together. So, another development occurred in the ongoing Ripple SEC lawsuit. Ripple co-founders Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen have been allowed by the court to file a motion to dismiss the cases against them. According to legal documents, U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres has allowed Larsen and Garlinghouse to file their motions to dismiss by the 12th of April. So, this is pretty cool, just because if this case does get dismissed, I think at that point we'll see some really interesting movement in the market. That doesn't mean that XRP is going to, $10, $20 immediately out of the rip. I just think that we're going to see, green candles that are absolutely euphoric. And I think that we just kind of need to keep ourselves grounded at that point because it is going to be very exciting. I mean, holding XRP through this bull run is going to be exciting nonetheless, even though we do have a lot of people out there that are just kind of negative towards it just because, of the speculation behind it. I think it's going to be exciting just because XRP, as I mentioned on my Twitter, this case is actually a blessing in disguise because XRP will be the first crypto to fully gain regulatory clarity once this case is cleared. We really don't have any other crypto that is standing in our way once that is, in place. Because I think that this case, if it was, put on any other crypto, like for an example, we'll just take Bitcoin for an example. So if this was to happen, to a crypto like Bitcoin, I honestly don't see it withstanding a case like this. The whole legal team behind Ripple was, an army to really go to battle with. I forgot how many lawyers they had, but I think they had like 12 or something like that. It's something crazy. But not only that, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen have been really putting themselves out there for such a long time by believing in XRP, believing in the use case, and really just being the frontmen of the project. And not only that, but Ripple themselves has so many resources to really defend themselves in court. When we look at other crypto, projects out there like Dogecoin and, small cap coins like that, they don't really have the resources to win a case like this. I think that we're going to see a lot of crypto being banned off of exchanges and just banned in general that don't really follow the regulatory clarity laws. And you really want to be, on your feet for that and kind of do your research and see if those projects really abide by those rules, because I think in the coming, time, those projects could be banned. And I think that that's a good thing because ultimately, crypto is looked at as, kind of like a joke by many people just because it's not, regulated like the stock exchange or anything like that, which we all know is a joke in itself, going back to like the whole GameStop stock and the AMC. So realistically, I think that this lawsuit is really good for Ripple and also crypto. I just think that, it's also going to be bad for a lot of coins out there that don't have the team that Ripple had behind them and the resources as well. But I think if there was a crypto to go to court with the SEC, XRP and Ripple was the key choice for that. But nonetheless, let's continue on. So the judge included a schedule of future developments in the legal battle between Ripple and the SEC. By the 14th of May, the SEC shall file its opposition papers after it reviews Ripple's exec's motions, following which the defendants will reply by the 4th of June, if they choose to do so. So, yeah, I mean, basically, that's pretty much quoting what's down here. You have, defendants Garlinghouse and Larson's request for leave to file a motion to dismiss is granted. By April 12th, 2021, defendants Garlinghouse and Larson shall file their motions to dismiss, and then by May 14th, 2021, plaintiff shall file its opposition papers, and by June 4th, 2021, defendants Garlinghouse and Larson shall file their replies, if any. I think this case is going to get very interesting here soon, especially by April 12th. I think by April 12th, we'll really have a clear view of what's going to truly happen. Now, of course, it's basically just them filing their motions to dismiss, but I think once that actually happens, I think that they have a clear case behind them, and I really think that they have a really good defense against this case. So I really am interested in seeing what, the SEC kind of says in regards to their motions to dismiss. And I think it's going to get very, very entertaining and also very interesting. So I definitely am looking forward to those dates. And if you guys are XRP holders, I would definitely mark those in your calendar as well. But I just want to say, I definitely think that we are going to see a lot of movement happening in the market as these dates unfold and as more information comes out as well. So, I definitely want to deep dive into another article that actually came up, and that is Ripple exploring ways to bring NFTs to the XRP ledger. Now, I mentioned this previously in my other video where I was saying it kind of sounds like Ripple is getting on the NFT hype. And I don't think that it's a bad idea at all. I actually think it's very good for, XRP and pretty much anybody that's holding it as well, because NFTs are huge, but like I mentioned as well, it's kind of a bubble just waiting to burst. And I think that it's coming in time. I definitely think that we still have a little bit of time because it's very early. But I definitely think that, in due time, it is a bubble to be bursted. I mean, as we could see over here, Lindsay Lohan to release exclusive NFT collectibles, Huntron. I think once, stuff like this, if you're hearing stuff like this, it's kind of coming to an end a little bit. So, I mean, we'll definitely see. But ultimately, Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz says the San Francisco payments company is looking at ways to bring non-fungible tokens, NFTs, to the XRP ledger. In a new interview on Thinking Crypto, Schwartz notes that he personally has been interested in two particular ideas regarding NFTs and the space they occupy in the digital world. Now, of course, I could go on about this, but realistically, we kind of already did a deep dive into this, where I think that, obviously it's going to be something that, doesn't drive the price too much, but I think it's something that could, entice a lot more people to kind of invest or even just create on the ledger. I think pretty much right now we already have a lot of people that want to create on the ledger and also be, invested in it. Just by the content creation side of it, the gaming side of it, pretty much everything that I mentioned in my previous video. I just think there's a lot of stuff to. I think the XRP ledger has a lot of potential, and I really think that they're doing everything right so far. I definitely look forward to seeing more adoption being made on the ledger, as well as more progress as well. So yeah, realistically, like I said, XRP is one of my biggest bags, and I think in due time, which I think is right around the corner, I think we're going to see a lot of price action. Like I mentioned earlier today, we did break out of the wedge and we did see a push up to about 48 cents. I wish that that would have held and we kind of gained support there, but we didn't, sadly. But in due time, I think these price levels that we're seeing right now are going to kind of be looked at and just laughed at. We did have a few shakeouts this year, and I think the people holding right now are really the XRP warriors. Um, I just I don't want to be shaked out by anything. I'm not selling XRP anytime soon. I'm in it for long-term investment opportunities, and it's all really up to you what your end goal is on it. Do I believe that XRP will make a lot of people millionaires? 100%. It just all depends on how much you hold, and we really don't know, where the price is going. But if you guys do calculate it, which I know a lot of people have been calculating it to see where they're going to be, once the price gets to X amount of dollars. I see a lot of people saying, "Hey, I'm not even selling one XRP until $100 or $1,000." A lot of people kind of get a little bit greedy, a little bit, emotional. But at the end of the day, always have a safe exit plan because exit plans are more important than entry plans, in my opinion. Anybody could enter a coin at 10 cents, but you really don't know where the exit is. You never know where the top is. You'll have people saying, "Hey, this is not the top, we're going here," and you kind of just get dumped on. So always have an exit plan. I definitely think XRP in the coming days to weeks will have a lot more updates on it. And not only that, but I think we'll see a lot more action as well. Nonetheless, I am fully bullish on XRP. I am a hodler in it. Have been holding it for, a very long time now, and I'm very excited to really see it take off. And I'm very, very reluctant to see updates via the SEC case. And all I gotta say is, hey, mark your calendars, guys, because we have official dates now. We know where things are going to be happening, and we know when. So, with that being said, definitely check out Jeremy Hogan if you guys don't already, because, like I said, incredible content, incredible updates, and I just want to say thank you all for the support recently. It really means a lot to me, and I just can't tell you guys how much I appreciate it. So, with that being said, I am going to be going to bed here soon. It's 7 a.m., but I figured I wanted to get another video out to you guys just to give you guys an update on that, but also talk to you guys a little bit about XRP just because I have not covered it at all besides that one video, and it is one of my biggest bags. So, with that being said, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I hope that you all have an incredible day or an incredible night wherever you live. And yeah, it's been Nick. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.